Welcome everybody to Snake Cinema Reviews. I'm your host Prince Elias. This is Ka, and today we are reviewing, this is my last review of 2021. We are reviewing Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, I've only seen two movies in the theater. One was Spider-Man No Way Home and another was Eternals. All other movies that I've seen this year were on streaming services at home. So these are the only two I saw with a crowd of people in the theater. And when I tell you Spider-Man was packed, it was packed. Now, before I do this review, Spider-Man No Way Home came out last weekend. So I'm going to say spoilers. I'm not censoring myself. Spoiler review, spoiler review, spoiler review, spoilers beyond here. Because y'all should have been seeing it. And by the box office numbers, everybody has seen it who really wanted to see it. So anyways, don't watch this review if you don't want spoilers. So, this movie was fucking amazing. I'm just gonna say it right there. This was the best Spider-Man movie I've seen ever. Even better than Into the Spider-Verse, the animated film that I really love, Miles Morales. I said that was the best Spider-Man movie ever. This just beat that and knocked that down to number 2 as far as Spider-Man movies for me. This was amazing. I do love how Marvel integrated MCU with Sony characters. I love it. I love the whole multiverse thing. I love the dynamic and the relationship with Tom Holland, Spider-Man, and Doctor Strange. The previous Spider-Man films where Tom Holland, Spider-Man, was being mentored by Tony Stark and stuff, you could see their dynamic. It was kind of like a father-son type deal. But this one with Doctor Strange is more like a big brother got stuck babysitting little brother, and little brother's getting on his damn nerves. That's the dynamic of Doctor Strange and Spider-Man in this film, and I loved it. There were so many times in this film that I believe that Doctor Strange would have whooped Spider-Man's ass if he had the chance. And not just with powers, with just a belt. Get a belt, a switch, and just whoop Spider-Man's ass, because he is bad. And he is a teenager, an annoying fucking teenager. But I just love, you know, the characters are amazing. Seeing the old characters from the Sony films were very good. I love that they gave redemption to everybody. Gave a final ending to everybody involved in those Sony films. Whether it was Amazing Spider-Man or the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, it was amazing. This was, if you're gonna throw balls to the wall, if you're gonna just throw everything you can at a film to make a huge universe, this was it. This was it. This was amazing. And the fact that we had a cameo of one of the Marvel Netflix TV shows, and it worked. It made sense. It was amazing. And I really feel like you can tell which stuff was MCU, Kevin Feige influence, and what was Sony. Hey, we gotta throw this in there for our fans. But it worked. And you could tell that Kevin Feige and the crew of the MCU really care about this character, really care about the entire scope of the story. Yes, there were a few plot holes when it came to the Sony characters in Spider-Man, but it was very forgivable because the film was that good. The movie was that good that the small minor plot holes, the small minor nitpicks, the negatives that complaints I would say, that was like, hey, that kind of didn't make sense, I didn't care because the movie was that amazing. So I really love this movie. This definitely top 10. I would give this a 10 out of 10. If you're on the fence of going to a movie theater because you're scared of the times, I get it, but I would say that Spider-Man No Way Home, especially if you've been watching and keeping up with all the MCU stuff, whether it's the TV shows, the movies, whatever, I feel like this is worth full price in a theater. This is worth balls to the wall, going to the movie theater, buying the popcorn, the drinks, the candy, everything, full price. This is amazing. 10 out of 10. One of the, even with the plot holes and negatives aside, this is one of the best MCU, just Marvel movies, period. Not just MCU. MCU, Disney, Sony, Warner Brothers, whatever. Just anything with Marvel in it, based off Stan Lee, this is top of the notch. The top 5 for me, but definitely top 10, top of the notch. So I will leave it at that. Yeah, it was an amazing movie. Go see it. If you have not seen it yet, go see it. If you have seen it, please tell me what you thought. What were your favorite parts? Comment below. And that is it. I don't think I spoiled it that much, but if I did, like I said, I gave y'all warning in the beginning. It's been a week since the movie came out, so sorry y'all. Anyways, I am Prince Elias. This is Ka. We are Snake Cinema Reviews, and we will check y'all out next video.